Have you ever felt like you were different? Like you didn't quite fit in with the rest of the world? Like something about you was set apart? Because here's the truth. Not everyone is chosen. But if you're here, reading this right now, then you probably feel it deep inside you. You know that you're not like most people. And that's because you are marked by God. When God sets His hand upon you, it changes everything. You experience things others don't. You go through tests and trials that most people will never understand. And if you've been searching for answers, if you've been wondering why your life feels so different, pay close attention, because these 15 signs will reveal the truth. 1. You always felt like an outsider. From a young age, you never truly fit in. No matter where you went, you always felt different. People misunderstood you, even when you meant well. You often felt like you were watching the world from the outside. This isn't by accident. God sets apart those He calls. You were never meant to follow the crowd, because you were meant to lead. 2. You've experienced deep pain and hardship. Your life has never been easy. You've endured struggles that would have broken most people. You've faced rejection, betrayal, and loss. At times you wondered, why me? But here's the truth. Your pain was not a punishment, it was preparation. God allows His chosen ones to walk through the fire because He is refining them. Every hardship, every storm, every tear, it was all shaping you for your divine purpose. 3. You feel a deep sense of purpose, even if you don't know what it is yet. Even when life feels confusing. Even when you don't have all the answers. There's something inside you that whispers, I was meant for something more. You know your life isn't random. You feel like you were placed here for a reason. You have an unshakable sense that God has a plan for you. And you're right. Because those who are marked by God are always drawn toward their higher calling. 4. You have a strong desire for truth. You can't stand lies, deception, or fake people. You crave truth in all areas of life. You question everything until you find real answers. You see through people's masks and hidden intentions. This is because God gave you the gift of discernment. He doesn't want you to be blind like the rest of the world. He wants you to see. 5. You struggle with spiritual attacks. Have you ever felt like something was always trying to bring you down? Sudden waves of fear, doubt, or hopelessness. Unexplainable obstacles that try to stop you. People turning against you for no reason. This is no accident. When you are marked by God, the enemy takes notice. Dark forces will try to block your progress, make you doubt yourself, and throw distractions in your path. Why? Because you are dangerous to the kingdom of darkness. But remember this, if the enemy is attacking you, it means you're on the right path. 6. You have a strong connection to God, even when you stray. No matter what happens in your life, no matter how far you drift, you always come back to God. When you pray, you feel His presence. When you're lost, He sends you signs. Even in your lowest moments, you know He is still with you. This is what it means to be marked. Even when you try to run, God never lets you go. 7. People are drawn to you for advice and guidance. Strangers open up to you for no reason. Friends come to you when they need wisdom. People feel safe around you, even if they don't know why. This is not a coincidence. God has placed a light inside you, a presence that others can sense. They may not understand it, but they feel it. And deep down, they know you were meant to guide, lead, and inspire. 8. You have a deep compassion for others. You feel things deeply. When others are in pain, you feel it too. You can't ignore suffering. You always want to help. Sometimes, you wish you could carry the burdens of those around you. This is because God gave you a heart that reflects His own. You weren't made to be cold, selfish, or indifferent. You were made to love, heal, and uplift. 9. You've had unexplainable experiences, prophetic dreams or visions, sudden insights that come out of nowhere, feeling protected in situations where you should have been harmed. These are signs that God has been guiding you all along. He has been speaking to you, training you, preparing you, and revealing truths most people will never see. 10. You can't stay in negative environments for long. When you're around toxic energy, you feel it. Negative people drain you. Loud, chaotic places overwhelm you. You sense when something is off in a room. That's because your spirit is sensitive to the unseen. God has placed you on a higher frequency, one that doesn't mix with low vibrational energy. This is why you often feel out of place in the wrong environments. 11. You've experienced divine protection. Have you ever had moments where you should have been harmed, but somehow you weren't? A near accident that miraculously didn't happen. A dangerous situation where you walked away unharmed. A life-changing event that could have broken you, but instead, you came out stronger. This is not luck. This is divine protection. God shields those He marks. Even in moments when you didn't realize it, His hand was covering you. 12. You have an unshakable inner strength. No matter how much life throws at you, you always get back up. You've survived things that should have destroyed you. You've been knocked down, but never defeated. You've faced loss, betrayal, and hardship, but you keep moving forward. This isn't just your willpower. This is God's strength within you. He gives His chosen ones an unbreakable spirit because He knows they have a mission to fulfill. 13. You feel an urgency to fulfill your purpose. Time feels different for you. You feel like you're running out of time, even when there's no deadline. You have a sense of urgency, like you're supposed to be doing something important. You feel restless when you're not making progress toward your higher calling. That's because you were sent here for a reason. God placed a mission on your life, and deep inside, you know it. Even if you don't have all the answers yet, you feel the pull. And that's because God is preparing you for something greater. 14. You are tested more than most people. It's almost as if life is harder for you than it is for others. Challenges seem to come back to back. You often feel like you're in spiritual boot camp. The things that come easily for others require 10 times the effort for you. But why? Because God refines His chosen ones. He doesn't let you stay weak, complacent, or unprepared. He strengthens you through the trials so that when your moment comes, you are ready. Remember, gold is refined by fire. Your hardships are shaping you into something powerful. 15. You feel a deep connection to the supernatural. You sense things others don't. You experience synchronicities that seem too perfect to be random. You have moments where you feel completely aligned with the universe. This is because God's presence is always near you. When you are marked, you are connected to something beyond this world. Your intuition is stronger. Your spiritual awareness is heightened. And you know, deep in your soul, that you are not walking this journey alone. Final words. If you relate to these signs, understand this. You were chosen for a reason. God marked you, not because you are better than others, but because you have a divine purpose that only you can fulfill. Your life will not be easy. Your journey will challenge you. But in the end, you will rise into the person you were always meant to be. So don't doubt yourself. Don't let the hardships break you, because you are walking a path that few will ever understand. And in the end, your destiny will be revealed.